5 first time tattoo tips. 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 These are like little vocal exercises, and you know, it's a good tongue twister. And yeah, I like tongue twisters. What is up everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good, because it is good to feel good. Yes it is. And I want to quickly start off this video by saying a massive thank you to anyone who has kindly contributed to my fundraiser, because I've got some really good news about it, and that is that we have reached the £500 target that I set. And yeah, I just want to start off by saying a massive thank you. Thank you to anyone who's kindly donated or contributed anything towards this fundraiser. And it's just incredible. Like, I can't say thank you enough. I'll say thank you. I'll say thank you so many times, but just, it's amazing it is, because your kind donations and contributions are helping people with cancer. You're helping the Christie, who is my chosen charity as part of all this. You're helping the Christie with their development in cancer research. You're going to help them make breakthroughs within years to come. It's amazing it is. And even though we have reached that £500 target, I'm still continuing the fundraiser until the 19th of May, which is the day before I do Rough Run in Oxfordshire. So anything you can get in beforehand will be very much appreciated. And yeah, let's just raise more money as part of all this. And again, thank you very much to those who helped contribute towards that £500 goal. So yeah, thank you. Anyway, let's do the video. So today's video, I wanted to talk about tattoos. Now, I've got quite a bunch of tattoos that I've managed to accumulate over the past couple of years, and I thought to myself, I've got a few tattoos now, and I feel like, you know what, I could do advice videos, although saying that, I'm not the kind of person who should be given advice, to be honest, because I'm not as skilled as anything. But yeah, no, just what I want to do today is a video where I will give some, like, advice to anyone who is wanting to get a tattoo done. Now, getting a tattoo, I will say, is a very fun and exciting experience, although for some people it may be a very nervous experience before going in to get a tattoo done. And what I wanted to do today is like a first time tattoo advice video, I guess. So this is 5 first time tattoo tips. Yeah, 5 first time tattoo tips. As I pointed out earlier, it's quite a tongue twister. So yeah, without further ado, here are 5 first time tattoo tips. We should just do a drinking game for every time I say 5 first time tattoo tips, and we'll be on the floor by the end of this video. First tip is to start out with a small tattoo. If you're new to tattoos, then there's no shame in starting out small. By starting out small, it's giving you the chance to experience how the tattoo process works, and also how well your pain tolerance will be towards tattoos. In most cases, people will have different experience on how they take to tattoos. From there, you may or may not want to get another tattoo done, and from there, for the next time, you might want to experiment with, say, something bigger, or something somewhere on a different part of your body. Or if you just want the one tattoo, then that's perfectly fine. Like, no one should ever feel pressured into wanting to get more tattoos done. Just do it at your own extent. Also, timing wise, smaller tattoos tend to take up to about an hour to do, because of course they're small and they're quite easy to get done in a short amount of time. Like, for example, I've got a tattoo here that took 10 minutes to do, and that's just merely just outline. And then this one here, which is outline and colour, took about 45 minutes to do. So yeah, smaller tattoos won't take too long to get, and you should get an awesome result once you do have your smaller tattoo done. The next tip I have is don't do it on the cheap, leave it to the professionals. So you have an idea for a tattoo, and then you hear your mate round the back alley says, oh, do you know what, I could do that for a small fee. I don't know where I was going there, but be wise and don't do that, because essentially a tattoo is a body alteration that's there for life, and having one of those backstreet tattoo artists is not the best idea, to be completely honest. If it looks too good to be true and sounds too good to be true, and it probably is. Your best bet is to go to a studio where the artist will have knowledge and experience on getting you the best possible outcome for your tattoo, and also you'll need to be at least 18 years old to legally get a tattoo done, or in some cases places will allow you to be 16 with parental consent, but in most cases you need to be 18. And also would be wise if you brought some identification along with you, because then they'll know that yeah, you're definitely 18 and yeah, you can have the tattoo done. Also, going back on backstreet artists, they often use cheap kits which will be poor quality and come without instructions on how to clean the equipment effectively, and also sharing needles, using unapproved tattoo inks or tattooing sewing on at home where you can't guarantee suitable sterilization may also leave you at the risk of infection and bloodborne diseases and illnesses. So no, no, no. Tip 3 is to do some research. To give yourself an idea for a tattoo, then you should research the artist and their portfolios for some inspiration. Every artist will have their unique traits and selling points, and some may specialize in a specific style that you like. In regards to their portfolios, you'll be able to find them in person or in most cases on their social media. If you're happy with their work and they speak to you, metaphorically, then get in contact and pitch your idea to them. Also, reviews are a good way to find the right artist for your potential session. So they'll usually talk about the studio, the artist and the overall experience, and also give yourself some time to watch tips and advice videos about getting tattoos. Everyone will have, as I said earlier, everyone will have their own unique experience, so they bring up different points to others. And also, for example, wait, is this in the script? For example, I'm laying down 5 easy tips for you. So yeah, I feel like we're breaking the fourth wall all of a sudden, even though it's not breaking the fourth wall because I'm talking right to the camera, but in like a movie where just suddenly something happens and it breaks the fourth wall. But yeah, no, look for some tips and advice. Again, everyone will have their unique experiences and that, so yeah, go and look out for some of those. Tip 4. Be prepared, not like Scar in The Lion King where he's trying to kill Mufasa. But yeah, be prepared. And I cannot stress this enough, but tattoos are going to hurt. Dependent on where you get your tattoo done, you're more than likely to experience different levels of pain. And if you're not too good with pain and you're very sensitive, then avoid getting a tattoo around the ribs, the back of the knees, elbows, or around the groin. You can always ask the artist for a little time out if you're not taking too well to the pain, because after all, the artist doesn't want you to feel major discomfort or worse, you end up passing out. Also, artists will recommend having something to eat before the session, although you can also bring snacks along with you to the session. And also bring something to drink, particularly water or juice to keep yourself hydrated. Never at any point turn up to a session hungover. Technically speaking, it's illegal to turn up to a session under the influence, and you're more than likely to be turned away by the artist. For the main part, you should always be well rested the night before, and yes, I know it feels like Christmas Eve with all the excitement in the world, but obviously you should feel well rested, because in that case it will help you feel calm going into the session. And the final tip that I have is to take care of your tattoo. Now, obviously a tattoo is going to hurt, and after it's all said and done, you will need to care for it as it heals. I say, apart from the tattoo session itself, the healing process is probably the most important part, because dependent on how well it heals, is also dependent on how well preserved it is, how detailed it will look, and yeah, so yeah, just look after it, basically, is what I'd say. First thing you'll notice is that the area on your body where the tattoo is will feel very rough and like sunburn. The best way to take care of this is to use a substance called bepanthen, which is nappy or diaper rash cream, and lightly dab it on the sensitive areas. And what I mean by that is not like dabbing like that, so yeah, let's dab on the tattoos. But yeah, no, that's not what I meant. Just like, obviously, lightly dab it and then just lightly rub it in as well, and then that should help you heal the tattoo, basically. The second thing that I have is that the skin will be very flaky and will moderately scab. Essentially, the tattoo is an open wound and will want to heal. With this, do not pick it. Yeah, I know it's very irritating when you do have flaky skin, but just obviously, if you pick apart the scan, like pick the scabs, it is gonna lose its detail. But yeah, going on the point, it will take at least 2 to 3 weeks for the tattoo to fully heal, so let nature do its thing and leave the tattoo alone. And the third thing is to avoid direct exposure to sunlight, as well as submerging it in a body of water, i.e. when you go swimming. Because the ink will begin to fade, which is never a good sign. Going on like with these points, like if a tattoo fades like from, you know, not taking care of it or anything like that, then yeah, it will look crap. I mean, for example, I've had my tattoo touched up here, and this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now, which is I'm very happy with. And that's another point I should mention, is that if there's ever something that's happened to your tattoo, i.e. say it's lost its detail, or if there's something that, you know, you don't particularly like about it and, you know, probably say would do with an improvement, then don't feel afraid to ask your artist for a touch-up, because they're more than reasonable to help you out with getting a little touch-up done, because as I say, they want to give you the best possible outcome for a tattoo, so yeah, they will be more than obliged to help you out with that. Also, usually the artist will give you a step-by-step guide to taking care of your tattoo, like in verbal and written form, so best to pay attention to that to give you the best possible outcome for your tattoo. And so from those 5 first time tattoo tips, we're doing it again. I think I've only mentioned that a few times in this video, so we can't have had much of a drinking game, but yeah, so yeah, with those 5 first time tattoo tips, you should have the best possible outcome for a tattoo. So I want to finish by saying, if you are thinking about getting a tattoo done, these tips have helped, then I say thank you and I wish you the best of luck with getting a tattoo. So yeah, go and have fun with your session, go and have fun with your tattoo, get some cool ones done, and most of all, just take care of it to give you the best possible outcome. So yeah, that's where we're gonna finish it. I like tattoos, I bet you like tattoos, and yeah, that's where we're gonna finish it. I really don't know how to do outros sometimes, but yeah, just tattoos and things, and 5 first time tattoo tips, the drinking game. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, now, thank you very much for watching. Again, hope you have the best possible experience with getting a tattoo done if you haven't done already. I hope these tips have helped. And yeah, just have a good time getting a tattoo done, I guess. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you around, and like, comment, subscribe, and share the love. See ya.